to write unit of measurement. Who can tell us about what is basic quantities? Basic quantities. What are basic quantities? Basic quantities. Yes. Basic quantities can be measured. That is a good answer. So basic quantities, who can give us examples of basic quantities? Yes, then we have examples. We have length. We have temperature. Yes, we have time. Yes, we have mass. Periodic current. Yes, luminous intensity. Okay, the one amount of substance, yes. Another one? Luminous intensity. Yeah, intensity. But good answer, answers. So let's look at length. What is the SI unit of length? Meter. The SI unit of temperature? Yes, Andy. So, what do we use to measure temperature? The instrument we use to measure temperature. So we use temperature to the instrument called thermometer to measure temperature. We also have other instruments. We have other instruments that are used to measure temperature. Mercury, temperature, yes. Yes, alcohol, thermometer. But we have another thermometer that we use in the hospitals. Yeah? Which is called Yeah, clinical thermometer. And the SI unit for clinical thermometer is when you go to the hospital and you are sick, the first thing what do? They measure your temperature. And it is in which SI unit? Degrees Celsius. Degrees Celsius. So let's go to time. What is the SI unit of time? Yes, kilogram. We have another also other ones. We have others. So it's not only kilograms. We have grams. We have grams. Yes, we have milligrams. Yes, we have grams. So let's go to derived quantities. So what are derived quantities? What are derived quantities? Yes, they are formed also from the basic quantities. Another who can also define for us derived quantities. We can say that derived quantities they can be calculated. So like volume, you have to calculate volume, then density times height. So we find that basic quantities cannot be calculated, they depend on their own. But now, on derived quantities, they don't depend on their own, they depend on the basic quantities. Examples. Yes, speed, area, volume, yeah, density, yeah, force, energy, yes, power, yes, also pressure. So those quantities that we have named, those derived quantities that we have named, those are the quantities that you have to get, can be calculated. Like let's say that volume. What is the formula of calculating volume? Yes. The formula of calculating volume is also when you want to calculate exact minutes in meters or centimeter cubes, depending on the conversion you have done. So maybe you can calculate into meters cubed and then you change it into centimeter cubed. We also have area. What is the formula of calculating area? Length and it is in meters squared or in centimeters squared, depending on the conversion you have done. So we have looked at examples of basic quantities and derived quantities. We have seen the differences, and there is the example. Thank you so much.